my friends. It is Susan. It is a Tuesday afternoon. I'm heading to some hot yoga. My shirt says I bend, so I don't break. Just love it. I think that has a lot of applications into real life, where we get so hard-lined or stubborn. This is the way it has to be on certain things, and we forget that things could be a little different. I mentioned this in a video I made the other day on the new moon, I think like 3 days ago, as far as setting goals and, you know, having clarity on things, but also allowing things to unfold in ways you may have never even dreamed possible. So a lot of times when I set intentions, goals, manifestations, I will say, you know, spell out what it is and then say this or something better, because sometimes it could be something better. And if we get ourselves so caught up into some very specific result that we're looking for, we may miss something even greater that's an opportunity for us. That being said, you know, this is just a little reminder that your life doesn't have to look like anyone else's life. And I think that I've known that since I was really small. I don't want to say like bratty, because I think that I was maybe called that before, but like I was definitely very opinionated and very much like, hey, this is who I am and what I want. And yeah, maybe at some points a little self-centered and things like that, but at the same time, I was very clear on who I was and what I wanted, and knew right away when something wasn't for me. And then there's been moments in time where I sway from that and I let someone else or something else send me my attention somewhere else, maybe my goals and dreams somewhere else, and I have to pull myself back to what it is, what I really want to do, who I really want to be, and not let everything externally dictate that. Now, I'm not saying be self-centered, or, you know, people like to throw around narcissistic and all that kind of stuff, not to be that, to where you can't coexist with people, compromise with people, be in relation with others, but make sure you know who you are and what it is you want in that moment, and not let people dictate to you who or what you should be. And I say this because you're allowed to change too. And there's so often I've been in a situation where someone will bring something up from the past. Well, you said this before, or remember 5 years ago, 10 years ago, or whatever, when you thought that. Yeah, I totally remember that. And you know what? I grew as a person, and I decided that I wanted to do something different, and I decided to believe in something different, or be a different person, be better, whatever it was. Or maybe it was a boundary. I decided not to put up with that anymore. And as long as you're not out there harming others, it's okay. Majority of people, I'm sure you're a good person. You're not out there trying to, you know, manipulate people or harm other people. But you've probably been in situations where you let things go a little too far opposite of what you really wanted, and you had to reel it back in, and that's what it looks like to other people. And that's okay, because that's their experience, and you can talk to people and have conversations about it. Hey, that wasn't my intent to hurt you. If I hurt your feelings, or if that didn't feel good to you, or whatever. And then definitely, you know, try different approaches with things and how you communicate your needs and wants and all of that. But at the same time, like, ultimately, this is your life, and it doesn't have to look like other people's. And it's okay to be like, hey, you know what? I love you as a person. I think you're awesome, but you're not for me. Done. You don't have to sit and justify yourself. Or, hey, you know, that really sounds like fun, what you're asking me to go do, but I don't feel like it. You know what I mean? Like, and it doesn't have to be justified. You don't have to make up an excuse of, you know, oh, I can't go because I've got this other commitment, but I really wish I could, when honestly you don't really wish you could because you don't really want to go do that thing. Be honest. Like, I know sometimes it comes across as harsh, but I would much rather hear honesty from someone than hear some lame excuse that I know is a lie and hurt my feelings, and then makes me come up with all these other things of, oh, they just don't like me, or oh this or oh that, and you come up with all these stories surrounding someone's response when they could have just said, you know what, I would love to hang out with you, Susan, but I don't want to go look at butterflies with you because that is not my jam. My feelings wouldn't be hurt. Like, you don't have to like the same things I like. But if you say, oh my God, that sounds like so much fun, but I can't because I have this other commitment, and then next week when I go look at butterflies and I invite you to go see butterflies, you have to make up a whole nother excuse, when if you would have just told me this time that you don't want to go look at butterflies, then I wouldn't have asked you the next time to go look at butterflies. Or if I ask you to go out and have a drink and you don't drink and you make up a lame excuse, and then I ask you again to go out and drink and you make up another lame ass excuse instead of just saying, you know what, I don't drink. And personally, I don't drink. So I tell people that, yeah, I'll still go out with you. I can have a bite to eat, or I can have water or whatever. I don't have to go get drunk with you unless that's a requirement of yours. And then that's up to you to be like, you know, I only want to be with people that want to drink, so stay home. Or you say, that's totally cool, come have fun with us anyways. But I just think more people should be honest and true to themselves, and obviously not try to hurt or harm or offend other people, but ultimately being honest is going to get you the right relationships, the right circumstances that are going to be the life that's going to make you happy. So I hope everyone enjoyed this little chat with Susan. Have a great evening.